Hare Krishna. Welcome all the devotees. Hare Krishna, everyone. So today we are going to continue the discussion which we had yesterday. In the last class, we were discussing about enjoying the unlimited happiness and the nature of enjoyment of this material world. Sense gratification ka jo nature hai, what is that nature? So we'll continue that discussion. So we'll start with prayers. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंद गोपकुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय श्री कृष्ण बलराम की जय, श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की जय, श्री श्री निताई गौरांग की जय, श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय, श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की जय। हरे कृष्णा। Before I start, I will give one explanation about our upcoming festivals. There are so many festivals which are going to come now. Janmashtami, Balram Jayanti, Radhastami, and Prabhupada's appearance day. In a series, in 1 week gap, all these festivals are coming. So first festival is going to be Balram Jayanti on Raksha Bandhan day. That is Purnima, Balram Purnima. So on that day, Lord Balram appeared, who is Anant Shesha, who is none other than Sankarshan or Anant Shesha. He appeared as Balram. And then after just 1 week, Janmashtami on 19th. So we are going to celebrate Janmashtami all over the world on that day. And I request all of you to kindly participate in this Janmashtami celebration with great enthusiasm and excitement. So you can do something special for this Janmashtami, to celebrate this Janmashtami. Like you can start reading Krishna book, the pastimes of Krishna, where all the pastimes of Krishna are explained. So at least now 1 month, 29 days are remaining. Today is 21st and 29th, sorry, 19th is Janmashtami. And then just next day, 20th is Prabhupada's appearance day. That is called Vyas Puja. So on that day, Vyas Puja day, we'll have whatever you have written. No, I had asked all of you to write offering to our spiritual master. So we'll have online Vyas offering, Vyas Puja offering reading. So we'll read, we'll have Prabhupada in front of us, and we'll read that offering which we have written and we'll offer to Prabhupada. So that will happen on 20th, that is Saturday, holiday. So all of you can come. So I hope we'll have in the daytime, in the night time here the festival will go on. So Janmashtami day there will be no class, and 20th also there will be no class. So you all can enjoy, celebrate Janmashtami at your own place. If the place is not allowing, so individually you can do something special like chant extra rounds or read about Krishna, something like that you can do. So on Vyas Puja day we'll have Vyas Puja offering reading, and then just 15 days later there is Radhastami, the appearance day of Srimati Radharani. So that day you can special item, you can cook something special for the Lord. So that day you can cook something special for Krishna on behalf of Radharani. Radharani is best cook. It is said that Radharani is cooking for Krishna since eternally, and till now she has not repeated any dish for Krishna. Just see how best cook, how expert cook she is. She has not repeated any dish for Krishna. Just see, every day new dish she is preparing for Krishna, Radharani, in the spiritual world, Goloka Vrindavan. So we can cook something for the pleasure of Krishna on that day, Srimati Radharani's appearance day. So these are the festivals which are going to come. Means, so to say, I'm trying to convey that now festival season is going to start. All of you can feel excited, enthusiastic, and start celebrating in your own way. You can increase number of rounds till Janmashtami, and you can count these many rounds Krishna I have chanted and I offer to you on the Janmashtami day. Here in Jaipur, what we have done is for the students, those who every Saturday they visit, we have given a card. So suppose today you chanted 2 rounds, you can take 2 rounds. Yas maine 2 round kiye. So till Janmashtami, how many rounds you have done? The minimum target is 108 rounds. At least till Janmashtami, you should do 108 rounds. So अगर आपने 108 माला जप किया, then that card will be on the Janmashtami day offered to the lotus feet of Krishna on Janmashtami day. So that is possible for offline student, but online also, those you will be maximum will be in the college that time. So you also can maintain your own chanting round track and how many rounds you are doing every day. And on Janmashtami day, you can total number of rounds you can write down and offer to the Lord. That today, my Lord, this is my offering on your birthday. This is your, out of love, I'm offering this gift to you. This is for you from my side. And like that, you can read some Krishna pastimes given in Krishna book. It is online available, all the pastimes, starting from Krishna took birth, going through all the pastimes of Krishna in Vrindavan. Then Krishna went to Mathura back again. Then how he went to Dwarika, and then how he married 2 different queens. Then how he was living in different palaces with the queens. Then finally Mahabharat battlefield, and then wind up of his pastime. Krishna wounded his pastime. So all these pastimes are explained in 90 chapters. Total 90 chapters are given in Bhagavatam, since birth till the final pastime, manifested pastime. So you can, how many chapters you can read that according to your capacity. And that Janmashtami day you can offer that, my Lord, I have read these many chapters, these pastimes for your pleasure. So I offer this to you on this Janmashtami day. And this is what the offering we can do. No, what we can offer to Krishna. Everything belongs to Krishna. So we can only offer is our feeling, our love, our gratitude. So we can show our gratitude by these things. That's what. Okay, so all of you can just look into it. If you can do something special for this Janmashtami, celebrate nicely and participate nicely. And you can on Janmashtami day, if possible, you can do Abhishekam also at your home if you are at home. 5 चीजों का अभिषेक करते हैं, पंचामृत बोलते हैं इसको, दूध, दही, घी, honey and sweet juice. These 5 items you can offer to Krishna if you have Laddu Gopal. small deity of Krishna. And flowers you can offer to Krishna. Different flowers you can purchase on that day and offer to Krishna. And that's what. And do arati. You can do arati. So these three things you can do at your own home also. No issue. And Janmashtami is the day when everybody, at least every Hindu, without any exception, they try to celebrate. They at least have that sentiment is there. Janmashtami is very big festival. You know, the biggest festival among all the festival, all the gathering, the biggest gathering or festival that day here in our temple, more than 2 lakhs people they visit, 2-3 lakhs. So every day means everybody from Jaipur or those who have not come even once in the temple, they also visit. Old people, young, small, baby, everybody come to Janmashtami day. So that sentiment is there, at least in India, to Hindus. So you can just express your, this desire to your parents, that intelligently some nice words you can use to, make them convinced to your parents कि इस बार थोड़ा कुछ नया करें क्या पापा मम्मी. And अभिषेक कर सकते हैं आप जन्माष्टमी के दिन. You can get 5 items anyway, very easily available. These items are दूध कहीं से मिल सकता है, दही and घी and sweet juice means sugar, चाची sugar आप पानी में मिला के जूस बना के, and honey. So these 5 items you can get from anywhere. And आप एक जो unused pots हैं जो कि आपने कभी यूज नहीं किया, those pots which are used only for the Lord, you can use that. You can keep all the items in those vessels and then उसमें तुलसी डाल के finally you can pour on the body of the Lord, on the deity of the Lord. And जब आप pour कर रहे हैं भगवान को, तो आप भगवान को नीचे प्लेट में आप बैठाएं एटलीस्ट, जिससे कि सारा जो आपने ऑफरिंग किया that is collected and you can later you can distribute to everyone, all the neighbors, all the relatives as a charanamrit. And then you can offer flowers and then you can do arati. Simple thing. Anybody can do this, and not that it requires a lot of money and all resources, nothing. 100-200 rupees you can get flowers and these things. And arati, incense, lamp and flower, chamar, vyajan. These things, if you don't have chamar, vyajan, chamar means yorktail, vyajan means peacock feather, which you would have seen in the temples. If those things are not available, you can at least do incense, a lamp and then flowers. And that's what. In the dead of night, 12 o'clock, you can do this. You can start Abhishekam from 11:30 and till 12 o'clock Abhishekam will be over, and 12 o'clock dot, because Lord Krishna appeared on dead of night, 12 o'clock dot, 12 o'clock Lord Krishna appeared. So 12 o'clock you can just offer Arati to Krishna, and that's how you can celebrate Janmashtami. So these things you can at least try, desire करो अपने father से, parents से, you can just express small way. You can have this at least Janmashtami celebration. 19th को है, Friday है. जो घर पे रहेंगे घर पे कर सकते हैं, जो कॉलेज में है कॉलेज में you can celebrate, है ना. So these things you can at least see if you can do it. Okay. Now we'll have our discussion. Yesterday we were discussing about external sense gratification. That means the happiness which we derive by sense objects. So here in this verse, Krishna said that Bahya sparsheshu asaktatma vindati atmani yat sukham. Bahya means external, sparsh means contact. External contact means senses का sense object से जो contact है उससे असक्त होना means detached. If somebody is detached from sense gratification, means sense or sense object का जो contact है, that is called sense gratification. So if you are detached, if somebody is detached from sense gratification, and vindati means enjoys, atmani means in the self, yat sukham, and he enjoys happiness in the self. Sa Brahma Yoga Yuktatma, he is connected with Brahman, means he is connected with Lord Krishna directly, Brahma Yoga. And Yuktatma, he is connected with the self also. Sukham Aksham Ashnute, such a person enjoys Sukham, happiness. Aksha means unlimited, Asnute means enjoys. Such a person enjoys unlimited happiness. See, पूरा का पूरा कंट्रास्ट है ना, जो हम लोगों को बचपन से सिखाया जाए उसके पूरा अपोजिट बोल रहे हैं कृष्णा. हमें क्या बचपन सिखाया गया है कि इफ यू इंडल्ज इनटू सेंस ग्रेटिफिकेशन, अगर आप बाह्य स्पर्श करेंगे मींस सेंसेस को सेंस ऑब्जेक्ट से कांटेक्ट कराओ, आंखों को एक ब्यूटीफुल फॉर्म दिखाओ, जीभ को अच्छा एक टेस्टी फूड टच कराओ. सो ये हमें बताया गया, इफ वी कैन डू दिस वील एंजॉय. This is what we are trained, we are taught. But here Krishna is saying completely ulta. That bahya sparsesu asakta atma means asakt hona. Ek ashakt means attachment, asakt means detachment. So अगर आप उससे free हो गए हैं sense gratification से, then sukham akshama smrite, you can enjoy unlimited happiness. So then we discussed about Yamunacharya also, कैसे Yamunacharya enjoy करते थे. Yamunacharya saying, since I have been engaged in the transcendental loving service of Krishna, realizing ever new pleasure in him. Whenever I think of sex pleasure, I spit at the thought and my lips curl with distaste. You see, this is the level of happiness which we derive in Krishna consciousness. So till now here we have discussed. Now here will this verse also I had explained कि यही समस्पर्श जब होगा दुख योन्य एवते. जब हम सेंस को सेंस ऑब्जेक्ट से कांटेक्ट कराते हैं तो क्या होता है, हमें बहुत ही मजा आता है, आनंद मिलता है. भोगा, यही समस्पर्श जब होगा दुख योन्य एवते. बट कृष्णा इज सेइंग दिस इज द कॉज ऑफ miseries. We think that by sense gratification we are enjoying, but actually this is the main cause of suffering. Why? Because adi antavant kaunteya, because it has beginning and end. आदि अंतवंत, इसका आदि है और अंत भी हो जाएगा. इसलिए न तेषु रमते बुधा, जो लोग इंटेलिजेंट हैं, बुधा हैं, वो इसमें नहीं रमते हैं. दे डोंट टेक प्लेजर इन सच हैप्पीनेस. They don't try to enjoy this kind of happiness because ये happiness ऐसा है कि इसका starting होगा और end हो जाएगा. आज जैसे कल मैं बता रहा था कि in this material world the highest happiness is considered as sex life or affair between boy and girl. So every girl or every boy, they search for some partner to have a romantic lifestyle. You know, so we can have somebody to share our feelings, emotions, and all those things. You know, so that we can enjoy. But this is our mindset. This is what we understand, that if I'll get some life partner like boyfriend or girlfriend, then we'll be happy. At least somebody will be there with whom I can share my feeling, emotions. Somebody can have something for me, and we can have exchange of words, emotions, feelings. Somebody is there who can be ready at dead of night for me, at least, who has dedicated his heart for me. Dil de diya hai mujhe, maine bhi. So but the problem is in this, there is no problem if it is there in the spiritual plane. Radha Rani has given her heart to Krishna, that is, there is no problem. All the gopis, they have given their everything, whole life to Krishna, but there is no problem. But here is a problem. What is the problem? Because this kind of love is adi ant. It has beginning and end. आप start तो करोगे, and in the beginning you will enjoy, you will be excited, you will be most happiest person. Instagram पे, Facebook पे, status पे आप DP पे लगाओगे, है ना, अपने story में लगाओगे कि I am the most happiest person अपने partner के साथ, and you will be enjoying. But आप खुद ही realize करोगे कि after some time that happiness, that enjoyment is now depleting, deteriorating, dilution is coming, ego clash is happening, and because of so many other contaminations which you also have, another person also has, because he's also having ego, you also having ego clash hota hai, desires mein mismatch nahi hota, and then finally it breaks. That's how you can see today so many breakups are happening. So आदि तो होता है लेकिन अंत भी हो जाता है. इसलिए जो इंटेलिजेंट लोग हैं, जो बुद्धिमान लोग हैं, वो इसमें एंजॉयमेंट नहीं लेते हैं. ना तेसु रमते बुधा. But what the happiness which gopis are enjoying, the love which gopis, the Radharani or the devotees with Krishna have, that love is not temporary, that is eternal. And because we have eternal love for Krishna, we have, here is the secret which is revealed. Because we have eternal love for Krishna, therefore we are searching a lovable object in this material world. This is the secret. That's why we are always in search of somebody to whom I can love or by whom I can be loved. This is the principle. This is the underlying principle. Because we have eternal love for Krishna. We were loving Krishna eternally in the spiritual world. But what happened? We forgot Krishna because of Maya. Now Maya has put us into forgetfulness, and we have completely forgotten that Krishna is my most lovable object. He is my everything. He is my Valentine. He is my sweetheart. He is my, all the fancy words which we use. All these things actually meant to express for Krishna. For that matter, if you see all the movie songs which earlier movie song, not today's, abhi to pura ekdam full of lust. Openly they sing all those lusty songs. But earlier those songs, at least of 90s and 95 के जो songs, उसमें they were having feelings of each other, वो express कर रहे हैं. So those songs you can at least connect to Krishna. Those feelings are actually for Krishna, but that boy girl they are exchanging with themselves. So because we have love for Krishna, Krishna is our beloved object. So therefore, but now we have forgotten. So therefore now we are searching. We always feel incompleteness when we are alone. So therefore everybody, whenever comes to college, they search for a boyfriend, girlfriend. And this is a common practice nowadays. As soon as a boy or girl comes to college, their first research will be to whom I can make friendship, who can be the best fit for me. Because where from these things are coming, nobody taught, neither your parents nor the teacher, nobody taught from where these feelings are coming. This is natural feeling. Because we have for Krishna, but now we have forgotten. So therefore we are searching here and there. But again, if we again connect ourselves back to Krishna and start reviving our relationship with Krishna, start loving Krishna by reading about Krishna's love with gopis, with all the friends of Krishna's, then when we read Krishna's pastime, then our love again gets aroused in our heart for Krishna. Then we'll not require any material object, material person to express our love. You would have seen so many Mirabai and Karmabai, and for that matter, so many devotees have been in the recent past have been appeared. Jagannath devotees, Lord Jagannath के बहुत सारे devotees हुए हैं जिनके साथ जगन्नाथ पास टाइम करते थे. Like one devotee is रघुदास. रघुदास के साथ कृष्ण जगन्नाथ जी पर्सनली जाके चोरी करते थे. That Jagannathpuri के जगन्नाथ. Yes, few years before only, Raghudas is a devotee, very famous devotee, very ardent devotee of Krishna. Jagannath personally would come, and he will, along with Raghudas, will go for stealing jackfruit. जगन्नाथ का जो मोस्ट फेवरेट आइटम हो जैकफ्रूट. जैकफ्रूट उनको बहुत अच्छा लगता है. जैकफ्रूट चुराने के लिए कहीं कहीं भी चले जाते हो जैकफ्रूट खाने के लिए. So like this, devotees have developed their love for Krishna. So when we read such pastimes, our love is also aroused in our heart. So therefore, those who are intelligent, here it is written, material sense pleasures are due to the contact of material senses, which are all temporary, because body itself is temporary. अब इसमें मैंने ये भी बताया था कि ये मटीरियल आदि अंत अगर नहीं हुआ, अगर सपोज आपका लविंग एक्सचेंज, जो आपका लविंग अफेयर है, ये कंटिन्यू हुआ, यू गॉट मैरिड आल्सो, यू लिव्ड योर लाइफ वेरी हैप्पीली, बट योर बॉडी इज टेम्परेरी. सो व्हाट विल हैपन? बिकॉज बॉडी इज टेम्परेरी, सो will be separated anyway by the force of time, will be separated, no? So therefore a liberated soul is not interested in anything which is temporary, knowing well the joys of transcendental pleasure. क्योंकि उसको पता है एक ऐसा आनंद तो है जो कि इटर्नल है, तो इसलिए वो टेम्परेरी में वो पार्टेक नहीं करता है. because he has now understood there is an eternal happiness which I can enjoy. And what is that eternal happiness? रमन्ते योगिनो नन्ते सत्यानंद चिदात्मनि इति राम पदे नाशो परम ब्रह्मा भी दीयते. The mystics derive unlimited transcendental pleasures from the absolute sense, absolute truth, and therefore the supreme absolute truth, the personality of Godhead, is also known as Rama. Because the Krishna's another name is Lord Rama, we say him Ram because the word name Ram is who gives us pleasure. Because we chant Hare Krishna, we become devotee of Krishna. So Krishna gives us unlimited happiness. रमन्ते योगिनो अनन्ते, जो भगवान कृष्ण के भक्त हैं, जो योगी हैं, वो क्या करते हैं, रमनते वो रमते हैं, अनंत हैप्पीनेस, अनलिमिटेड हैप्पीनेस वो एंजॉय करते हैं। इन द कंट्रास्ट आपने श्लोक में देखा था, जो बुद्धिमान लोग होते हैं वो ना ते सुरमते बुधा, वर्ड देखो यहाँ भी रमनते वहां भी रमते। जो इंटेलिजेंट बुद्धिमान लोग हैं वो मटेरियल सेंस ग्रेटिफिकेशन में और नहीं रमते हैं, तो कहाँ रमते हैं, वो यहाँ रमते हैं। अनंते सत्य आनंद, वो सत हैप्पीनेस एंजॉय करते हैं, वो इटर्नल हैप्पीनेस एंजॉय करते हैं, वो टेम्परेरी हैप्पीनेस नहीं एंजॉय करते जिसका आदि और अंत हो जाता है। यहाँ पर देखो इन कंट्रास्ट का लिखा सच्चिदानंद, ये इटर्नल हैप्पीनेस है, दिस इज नॉट टेम्परेरी हैप्पीनेस। सो इति राम पदे नासौ, और ये हैप्पीनेस आपको कैसे मिलेगा, व्हेन यू कनेक्ट विद द लॉर्ड कृष्णा। देयरफॉर द नेम ऑफ कृष्णा इज आल्सो रामा, param brahma, and he is param brahma, supreme personality of God. So then after that Prabhupada writes that here in the purport, nayam deho deha bhaja nirloke kastan kaman arhate vidbhujam ye tapo divyam putragayen satvam brahma suddhe yasmad brahma saukyam tanantam। फिर यहाँ पर प्रभुपाद ने ऋषभ देव को सब जानते होंगे, जो जैन के फर्स्ट प्रोपाउंडर हुए हैं, वो ऋषभ देव क्या बोलते हैं, ही इज एक्चुअली इनकार्नेशन ऑफ कृष्णा हिमसेल्फ। लॉर्ड ऋषभ देवा सेज टू हिज सन्स दैट माय डियर सन्स, देयर इज नो रीजन टू लेबर वेरी हार्ड फॉर सेंस प्लेजर which while in this human form of life, such pleasures are available to the stool eaters hogs. Rather you should undergo penances in this life by which your existence will be purified, and as a result you will be able to enjoy unlimited transcendental bliss। तो यहाँ पर ऋषभ देव अपने बेटों को बोल रहे हैं कि ये लाइफ जो है, ह्यूमन लाइफ है, ये कुत्ते और सुअर की तरह मेहनत करने के लिए नहीं बना है। आप देखो सुअर रिसर्च करता रहता है, वेरी स्टूल वेरी स्टूल वेरी स्टूल, कीप डूइंग रिसर्च 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 करता है, सबसे ज्यादा रिसर्च जो सुअर करता है, किसके लिए, स्टूल खाने के लिए। सो वैसा हमें endeavor नहीं देना, we should not act like hogs, rather we should perform austerity to purify our existence and enjoy eternal happiness। And then this is last verse, Krishna says saknoti eva sodum prag sharira vimokshana काम क्रोधोद्भवम वेगम sayukta sa sukhi nara। Before giving up, therefore now Krishna is concluding कि before giving up this present body, if one is able to tolerate the urges of material senses and check the forces of desire and anger, he is a yogi and is happy in this world। तो खुश कौन होता है, जो कि लस्ट एंड ग्रीड को कंट्रोल कर लिया है, he only can be happy। और ये हमारा टारगेट होना चाहिए कि बॉडी छोड़ने से पहले कम से कम ये तो हम कंट्रोल कर लें। बिफोर गिविंग अप दिस बॉडी, अगर आपने इसको टॉलरेट कर लिया, ये अर्ज तो आएगा, कृष्णा बोल रहे हैं, ये अर्ज नहीं, ऐसा नहीं बोल रहे हैं कि अर्ज खत्म हो जाएगा। यू विल फील द अर्ज ऑफ लस्ट, यू विल फील द अर्ज ऑफ ग्रीड, बट यू हैव टू टॉलरेट इट। प्रैक्टिस करना इसको, चैंटिंग करने से आपको स्ट्रेंथ मिलेगा, तो आप टॉलरेट कर पाओगे। इसलिए बोला जाता है वी हैव टू चैंट, एंड इन द एसोसिएशन ऑफ डिवोटीज वी हैव टू टेक द गाइडेंस। Then what will happen? We'll get the strength, determination to control, tolerate the urges, and that's how we can be happy in this world। इस ऐसे लोगों को गोस्वामी बोलते हैं, जिन्होंने कंट्रोल कर लिया है सारे डिजायर्स को, सारे अर्जेस को, जिन्होंने कंट्रोल कर लिया है। देयर आर 6 काइंड्स ऑफ अर्जेस, यहाँ पर लिखा गया है, फोर्स ऑफ टॉक, force of anger, force of mind, force of stomach, force of genital, and force of tongue। These are the 6 urges of forces which arises in our heart, जो कि हमारे हार्ट में अराइज होता है। These urges forces, these urges force us to act helplessly। जैसे force of talk, ये हमें फोर्स करता है, बोलो बोलो बोलो, but we have to control। तो जिसने इसको कंट्रोल कर लिया उसको बोलते हैं गोस्वामी। तो फिर कैसे कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं? बाई चैंटिंग हरे कृष्णा एंड service, offering service to Krishna। When we chant Hare Krishna mantra nicely, attentively, then naturally all these urges, you will feel that you are able to control these urges। You are able to control your urge of speech। अगर आप बहुत बोलते रहते हो, keep chanting, you'll see that your urge to speak is now minimized। You have urge to have lusty desires, then that also will be controlled। You have urge to eat anything and everything, that will also be controlled। Many students, those who are here in Jaipur, those who are regularly taking prasadam and chanting Hare Krishna, they have experienced this, that when you start chanting Hare Krishna and you start partaking in prasadam, then these urges of taking food outside, it gets diminished. You will not feel this. Even if you are outside, you are in the midst of all the sense gratificatory objects, but you will not feel, you will not get that urge, because you are every day regularly chanting Hare Krishna and eating prasadam. So this everybody can practice. So that's how you can establish that Krishna consciousness is very practical, because it can be practiced. It is not that it is impractical, which cannot be practiced. Okay, so with this, we have concluded, we have discussed very nicely that why we should not indulge into sense gratification, and rather we should practice austerity, purify our existence. Purify existence matlab purifying our heart, and start enjoying unlimited happiness for which we are actually meant. This human life is meant to enjoy that happiness, not this sense gratification happiness, which are easily available to stool eaters, hogs. Okay, so with this, I'll stop here. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.